Pi network just popped off with a plus 9% price jump, and it's now sitting at $0.80780. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is making a historic run at $106,700, and the entire crypto market is showing signs of a serious altcoin season. This could be the beginning of something big. If you're holding PI or just watching from the sidelines, you need to hear this, because what's happening right now could set the tone for the next major bull run. Let's break down what's going on, what it means for your bags, and whether it's time to buy, sell, or HODL. Let's talk Pi network, the so-called sleeping giant of the crypto world. Today, Pi is trading at $0.80780, up plus 9.09% in just 24 hours. That's no joke. As of the latest data, the cryptocurrency Pi has a circulating supply of 7.2 billion Pi tokens, meaning that these are the tokens currently available and actively traded in the market. However, the project has set a maximum supply of 100 billion Pi, indicating the total number of tokens that will ever exist. This large max supply suggests that there is still a significant portion of tokens yet to be released, which could impact future price dynamics and inflation. In terms of valuation, Pi's fully diluted market capitalization stands at approximately $5.84 billion. This figure represents the potential total market value of the token if all 100 billion Pi tokens were in circulation, offering a forward-looking estimate of its market cap. Currently, Pi holds a global market cap ranking of number 24, placing it among the top cryptocurrencies worldwide. This ranking highlights Pi's growing influence and the level of investor interest and adoption it has garnered, despite being relatively new and still under development in some respects. That's right, Pi just cracked into the top 25 cryptos by market cap. For a project that hasn't fully launched on major exchanges, that's huge. With a supply this massive, the price can be volatile and easily swayed by market sentiment or even rumors. So while we're seeing a spike now, smart money is watching for utility, real-world use cases, and of course, mainnet exchange listings before going all in. Let's take a moment to zoom out and look at the broader crypto market dynamics. Bitcoin, BTC, the flagship cryptocurrency, has seen a modest yet impactful increase of 1%, pushing its price to a staggering $106,700, putting it tantalizingly close to reaching a new all-time high, ATH. This steady rise in BTC is often a precursor to wider market movements. Meanwhile, Ethereum, ETH, is also gaining traction, currently up 2%, trading at $2,550, signaling renewed investor confidence in the second-largest cryptocurrency by market cap. Other major altcoins are also showing positive momentum. XRP has climbed to $2.35, and Solana, SOL, is making significant gains, rising 2% to reach $169. This kind of synchronized growth across top-tier cryptocurrencies is often seen as a textbook signal of a pre-alt season phase, a period where Bitcoin's steady climb sets the stage for a broader altcoin rally. When Bitcoin rises gradually and other major assets begin to follow, it typically indicates that liquidity and market confidence are building, a scenario where altcoins like Pi could be next in line to surge, particularly if there's positive news related to exchange listings or ecosystem developments. These market conditions create an environment ripe for altcoins to ride the momentum and capture investor attention. Let's be real, you can feel the momentum building, can't you? Every time Bitcoin, BTC, edges closer to its all-time high, ATH, something predictable yet powerful happens in the market. Retail FOMO, fear of missing out, starts to take over. New and returning investors rush in, eager not to miss the next big run, and their attention quickly spills over from Bitcoin into the broader altcoin market. That's when we typically see altcoins with strong community backing and viral appeal, like Pi, begin to surge in visibility and value. What makes Pi especially compelling right now is that it sits at the intersection of hype and hidden potential. The Pi network has been steadily gaining traction, building a global user base, and fostering a grassroots community that continues to grow, yet it still remains relatively under the radar in mainstream crypto discussions. This combination of increasing attention and untapped exposure is often what defines early-stage opportunities in the crypto space. If the current market trend continues and Pi gets catalyzed by listing news, ecosystem development, or influencer attention, it could rapidly transition from an emerging project to a headline-making altcoin. For savvy investors paying attention now, this might just be one of those rare, early-in moments, the kind that seasoned crypto traders look back on as pivotal. Adding to the current momentum are several key indicators that could signal a major breakout on the horizon for Pi. First, there's the noticeable surge in social media buzz. Across platforms like X, formerly Twitter, Telegram, and TikTok, Pi Network is gaining serious traction. Users are actively discussing mining strategies, airdrop expectations, and price predictions. This kind of organic community-driven engagement often precedes explosive growth, especially when it's paired with genuine curiosity from new users entering the space. Secondly, Pi's massive mobile-first user base cannot be overlooked. Millions of users are mining Pi daily through the Pi Network app, a number that dwarfs the early user bases of many now major cryptocurrencies. This unique model of mobile mining has made it accessible to people around the world, especially in regions where traditional crypto mining or investment might be out of reach. It has also created a built-in ecosystem of engaged users who are eagerly anticipating the coin's full market launch. Then there's the promise of future exchange listings, which could act as a major catalyst. While Pi is still transitioning from its enclosed mainnet phase to open mainnet and broader integration into centralized exchanges, speculation continues to grow. Any official listing announcement, particularly on top-tier exchanges, could trigger a significant price surge as liquidity, accessibility, and investor confidence all increase. Taken together, these factors suggest we're either in the accumulation phase, where early investors quietly build positions before a major price rally, or witnessing a short-term wave of speculation that could fizzle out. The next few weeks will be crucial. They'll determine whether Pi Network cements its place as a rising force in the altcoin landscape or becomes just another flash in the pan project. Either way, it's a moment that serious crypto enthusiasts are watching closely. So, what should you be doing right now as the excitement around Pi continues to build? If you're already holding Pi, now is the time to stay vigilant. Set price alerts, monitor news channels, and pay close attention to official announcements from the Pi Network team. Key developments like mainnet milestones or confirmed exchange listings could trigger major market shifts. Being prepared means you'll be ready to react strategically, whether it's to secure gains, buy more, or simply hold through the volatility. If you're new to the project, your first step should be research, not impulse buying. Take the time to understand the Pi Network's vision, roadmap, and tokenomics. A crucial detail to note is its maximum supply of 100 billion Pi tokens. That's a substantial figure, and it carries implications for long-term value, inflation, and scarcity. Knowing what you're investing in, rather than blindly following hype, can protect you from poor decisions and help you spot real opportunities. So, what's the bottom line? Pi has momentum, social hype, and a compelling narrative, positioning it as one of the more intriguing altcoin projects right now. However, hype alone isn't enough. For Pi to achieve sustainable growth, it needs to deliver on a few critical fronts: credible exchange listings, real-world utility, and consistent community adoption. Until those pillars are in place, the best approach is to play it smart, not loud, stay informed, stay cautious, and don't let FOMO dictate your moves. Drop a comment. Do you think Pi will hit $1 soon? Or is this just another hype cycle? Let's chat below. I want to hear what you think. Smash that like button if you found this valuable. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because I'll be dropping updates the moment Pi hits any major exchange or milestone. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay sharp, stay early, and stay in the game. Peace.